Today I'm in my garage and we got some camping trips coming up in the following weeks. So I want to go through my camping gear. I haven't camped in actually quite many years, and I want to go through the gear to know what I have, to know if I need anything, because it's just kind of scattered right now. So I'm just going to go through my stuff and just follow along. Yeah, all my stuff is like scattered in these bins that have gone through storage lockers, have gone through being in random basements. And I just want to know what I have, and I can put it in the proper bins and not be so scattered around. A random hot water bottle. Alright, so a tent is a tent. I believe I'm going to put that in my basement. Keep it out of the garage. Random pots. I got these random pots. They're pretty beat up. I guess this is my wife's, Amy's, from her when she was living a bachelorette life. I just recently got a cast iron skillet, and I have no idea how to cook with cast iron. So that's something I'm going to be experimenting with in the future on the stove, and then also on campfires, and try to see what it's all about. With all the there seems to be this cult following with cast iron, and I'm just interested in trying to figure out how to use it because it looks fun and it looks challenging. If you have any tips on how to use cast iron, put them below. All right, I think I got enough stuff on here right now. We got gas for stoves, pots. I used to take the Greyhound across Canada, and this is what I would use on the Greyhound. And they'd always be suspicious about how heavy the bag was, because it easily would weigh over 100 pounds of all my climbing gear and everything in it, and I'd have to smooth talk my way into getting them to allow it. Tent pegs. Got this. So this is just a bag of, now that all the stuff is out, it's just random twine and rope. That I'll leave it as that. Compression sack. More here. With having a now 6-month-old at home, we've been trying to figure out how to take a 6-month-old camping, and then that's another thing. If you have any recommendations for that, definitely comment below, because we are definitely keen to take John out camping, but it seems pretty intense. Especially it's now entering into the fall, so we want to keep him warm, but then we don't want to cover him with blankets, so what do you do? If you're new to camping and you want to go car camping, I highly recommend bringing a tarp, and then you can tie the twine, this little rope, to the corners of the tarp. So when you get there, you don't have to be looking around for the rope, and it's already prepared, and you can tie it to trees. Just put this to the side here so I don't trip. My sleeping bags are already downstairs because it's not good to leave them in a garage because of just like the constant change of temperature and the moisture can cause mold in them. So if you do have sleeping bags, keep them in your house. Don't keep them in your garage. Stove. Pot for the fire. Circulator. The AeroPress that I was talking about, this is it. So it makes individual cups. Very simple, just go like that. Put it in. So you put your coffee grounds in, kind of like a French press. And then you pour your water in and stir it and let it sit for a while. And you put that on, and it comes with these little filters that you put in, and then you flip it, and then you just put it like this. And down, you just push down. It makes a really good cup of coffee. It's very convenient, really good for canoe camping, or even just using it at home too. If you, because it makes espresso and all those fancy drinks, and then you don't have to buy something to sit on your counter and get dusty. Very important, a hatchet. Rope, more rope. Can't have enough rope. If you've seen Lord of the Rings, Samwise Gamgee is always going on about his rope because it's important to have. Got more stuff here. All right. And hand sanitizer never expires. Another thing that's really handy is just having all these little bags for everything that you have. This is, I think this is from those Christmas cracker things. It's a waterproof match holder that I kept and never have used. This is it. Just screws. Screws and it flips. And then you can just put matches in it. For, you know, those moments you get stranded in the wilderness, but can't open it when you desperately need to get warm. Highly recommend.
You die from a temperature.
Yeah. Oh wow. Okay. Been looking for this for years. It's a Leatherman. Very handy tool to have. I thought I lost it for sure when we built the house. If you're curious about our house building experience, my wife has a YouTube channel, Amy Ashford. I'll link it wherever that goes, and you can see our house building stuff. This is it. Very handy tool to have. Doesn't have to be a Leatherman. There's lots of like Swiss Army knives. Here's one. I cut my finger open with this a long time ago when I was a kid. In Scouts. Here's another one. You can't have too many of them. A whistle. Whistles are very important to have if you're doing stuff in like the wilderness. If people could be looking for you, it's handy to have. Eraser and pencil sharpener. I don't know why that's in there, but yeah. You know, when you think you're going to use this is a fire starter, a flint. If you don't have matches, you always think you're going to use one of these, but you never do. Maybe I'll do that in a video in the future, see how long it takes to work. Utensils. Got more rope. All this stuff you can find in the fancy outdoor stores, or you can get it at Walmart. So if you're like worried about being too expensive, you can just get a lot of this stuff at Walmart and it works just fine. Looking glass, binocular. That's good for if you're doing canoe camping and you're looking for your campsite or the next portage and you don't want to go paddle across the lake, you can use that. Sharpener for your axe, your hatchet, your knife. Also have a whetstone for sharpening knives. Got old spices that I'm gonna throw out because that's gnarly. Got random eating utensils, a lid to an Nalgene bowl. All right, I feel like I gotta start making some room here because I'm running out of space. can opener, more utensils. You don't need these fancy ones if you're doing car camping. You can just use your house utensils. And it's more for if you're backpacking or canoe camping, just to save on weight. Knife. All this stuff definitely needs to be washed before using it. Just random spatula and all that kind of stuff. And you've got like the mugs, plates, bowl, old steel wool. Gonna throw that out. A waterproof sack. I know for a fact this one's not. It's very old, but it still works for holding things. A sewing kit here, handy to have. This is from our house that we built. We had a wood stove, a hearth, but we wanted to hold on to this. We didn't want to leave it. So I'm going to use this for car camping. Instead of searching around for a poker stick, because they're never at the campsites, I'm going to use this for car camping. And then just in this barrel, it just has dry sacks. So many dry sacks. And this is the stuff that even after I purged when I got married, when I moved in with Amy, still have a lot of gear. So we got one more bin to go through, and then I can start really putting things together here. I don't think there's really anything in this one. Just the harness. Just more stuff. Got an air mattress here with a pump. Funny story with this pump is that this one time we were on a climbing trip, and we got to the camping place late, and there's just people sleeping all around us, and this pump is so loud. And it woke everybody up. Don't we have a video of that?
Yes, we do.
I should insert it.
If I could find it.
Yeah. A big camp stove. If you're going, just super handy for car camping, so you don't have to use the little ones, because car camping you can bring whatever you want, really. As long as it fits in your car, you can bring it. This is a Coleman, so that's probably from Canadian Tire. I've had this for probably 20 years, still works. Super handy to have. And I could probably fit it in a bin. Like that, perfect. It's super handy to organize your stuff, because then when you want to come and find your camping stuff, you can easily grab it. I have these old paddles that I made in outdoor ed class. I did outdoor ed, a progression of it, and you can see the progression of my interest into making them. They got better over the years. I plan to, I think I'm going to redo them in a future video. So if you're interested in that, please subscribe, and you can, we'll see that in the future. That'd be a good winter project to do. Thanks for watching. If you like this content, please like and subscribe. I plan to do a lot more of this kind of stuff in the future. A lot of ideas for camping. Let me know what you'd like to see. Comment below, and I'll see you in the next one.